We go again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching me from. It's your boy Ameshi. My Ghana people are kwaba 80 cent out a day. Please don't mind my as in the view of my video because Nigeria now and how I think they be now. No light. I mean I don't have generator to put lights for now. So please manage my video like this. So today I'm reacting to a video a difference between Nigeria and Ghana. So I think this video might be very interesting. I think we might learn a lot on this video. So without too much of talk, let's enjoy the video.
Disclaimer number one. This video is a personal opinion. So, don't hold anything to your chest. Disclaimer number two. My information is based on my frequent visits to Ghana, which has been pretty much 10 times in 3 years.
Okay.
And also, I'm a Nigerian who stays in Ghana. So,
Wow.
let's begin with the historical background of Nigeria and Ghana. In the first half of the 20th century, Nigerians were attracted to Ghana by the mines, cocoa plantation, and railway works.
Okay.
Later in the 1960s, they dominated the Ghanaian marketplace as traders of all manner of goods until they were expelled
Are you
in
serious?
1969.
Wow.
So, let me give you context to why Ghanaians will expel Nigerians just because, we were doing well. Let's begin. Firstly, Nigeria and Ghana as independents were ruled by different political parties that had different attitudes and styles. Ghana's Dr. Nkrumah was a strong advocate for the unity of African states, while Tafawa Balewa and Nnamdi Azikiwe of Nigeria were conservative political elites who viewed the unity of African states with great caution. The outspokenness of Ghana on issues bordering the welfare of African states attracted jealousy from Nigeria. In 1960, Maitama Sule, the then Nigerian Minister of Mines and Power, said, "The attitude of someone who thinks he's the messiah with the mission to lead Africa." Obviously, he was referring to Dr. Nkrumah of Ghana. We just like to fight. And then in 1965,
To be honest, so this fight is not starting from here. It starts from our forefathers. So it's not us that started this fight. But after fighting, we are still friends. That's why that's something unique between Ghana and Nigeria. There's kind of love when they are meet each other. You will see that love. As in you will be see them shouting, but all of a sudden everything will change. You will see them playing, as in joking, as in doing like brothers and sisters, as in doing like one blood, because that's something there between Nigeria and Ghana. It's true that we are having so many differences, yes, because I could remember Ghana must go. I know that they never bought me that time, but you get one. If you are in Nigeria, you will understand what I'm saying. You get one back where they call Ghana must go back, but up to today, Ghana chasing Nigeria, Nigeria chasing Ghana. That's life. Let's continue the video.
Tafawa Balewa himself remarked that in size, population, and wealth, there is nothing in which Nigeria could ever envy Ghana. In 1962, some members of the Action Group went into exile based on the persecution they faced from the federal government. The federal government of Nigeria accused the Ghana government of providing a base for the AG to train and overthrow the Nigerian government, but the accusation was refuted by the Ghanaian government. Under the Busias era, Ghana's relation with Nigeria took a sour turn in 1971 when the regime deported illegal immigrants who were from Nigeria. And this is because of many reasons. One, because Nigeria and Ghana already had some, weird relation all the way from 1960. And because Nigerians were doing too well for Ghanaians, which was very threatening to the Ghanaian population and market. So basically, Ghana had a cause for sending Nigerians out. But this is very different for why Nigeria sent Ghanaians out. So let's take a look. In 1981, Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings overthrew the Dr. Lehman's administration, and this displeased the Shagari-led Nigerian government as Rawlings accused Shagari of corruption. Also, Shagari and Dr. Lehman were very good friends, so obviously Shagari did not like Rawlings for a minute. Twice in 1982, Rawlings sent diplomats to brief the Nigerian federal government on the events that led to the dethronement of Lehman's government. As you can see, Ghanaians have always been really peaceful. Or they just needed help because they were facing extreme economic problems. Subsequently, Nigeria stopped supplying oil to Ghana because at this particular time, Ghana owed Nigeria about $150 million for crude oil supplies and depended on Nigeria for about 90% of its petroleum needs. And then finally, in 1983, Nigeria was like, nah fam, we're not doing it again, get out. The Nigerian government expelled more than 1 million Ghanaian immigrants, even at the period that Ghana was facing severe drought and economic problems.
Illegal immigrants, in fact, under normal circumstances, should not be given any notice whatsoever. If you break a law, then you have to pay for it.
So now that we understand the historical background between Nigeria and Ghana, let's dive into the differences between this country since that time. Number one difference is the population. The current population of Nigeria is 212 million people, approximately, while the current population of Ghana is 31 million people. That's not even close. Like, they're not even close. Like Tafawa Balewa said, I'm joking. So let's just take a look at, Lagos and Accra. Lagos is the second most populous city in Africa with a population of 14.8 million as of 2015, while the population of Accra is 2 million approximately as of 2019. With the population of Lagos being this extreme, there are factors that make it very different from Accra. Number one is the hustle culture. Nigeria is known for hustlers. You can be walking on the road and you don't randomly see people running. You might think, say, waiting, they happen. Nothing is going on. That's how they walk. And this also has its bad effects, such as yahoo and all these other things that Nigeria is known for. Basically, Nigerians need this slack. And this is very different from what I've seen in Ghana. Ghanaians don't hustle as hard as Nigerians do, even to the workers. Like where I'm staying right now, I have been trying to get some carpenters and plumbers to work. But Ghanaians just take their damn time. Like, I'm just like, am I paying you or are you doing it for free? Like, what's really happening? If we were to be in Nigeria, they're going to rush me like hot cake. Even the way Nigerians approach you to sell something to you, be like say that they force you. Like, Nigerians literally want to force you to the point where you have no option but to just buy the product. She told me to come because she wants to dash me perfume. This is a typical example of a Nigerian seller. So this lady sells perfume at the airport and she was just on my neck. Even though she's extremely nice and I quite like her. But I was so pressed. I didn't even want the perfume for anything. But then she just kept convincing me. I was just like, yo, I want to run, no. Come and buy. No. Thank you. I'm wearing Dior. It's not poison. I don't need it now. I really don't get them.
Fine now, fine girl.
That's Nigeria spirit. That's the hustle and bustling, especially where I come from, especially east side. You might thinking what is driving Nigeria like this. There's a lot of hunger in the land. So if we can't work, we can't eat, and that there's a lot of competition. Rich used to be impressing poor, and when you see your mate pulling up in a Benz, this thing, let's use 350, you see your mate flexing and you not have nothing, then you have to boost your morale and hustle. But in our DNA, in our culture, that you must hustle hard to eat. So that's Nigeria's speed. But Ghana, I think the reason why Ghana taking things easily, putting it in the process, Nigeria love to take challenges and love to take risky more than Ghanaian, because Ghanaian, they are taking, as in they are being careful to be doing what they want to do. But Nigeria, as far as the money is here, and that this is life or death, you rather go and try. Okay, let me not put life on death. As in, that this, you might lose this or you might win this. You go for it. If you lose, you will start afresh and be hustling. That's the spirit of Nigeria.
I beg you. That is simple and classy.
One of the other factors that population influences is competition. The competition in Lagos is ridiculous. If you find something, trust me, someone else has done it. Someone else is thinking about doing it. Someone else already produced it. Like, the options are limitless. There are so many international brands that have created.
Yes, it's true. Because I've been in Lagos, I've stayed in Lagos. So, to be honest, Lagos is hustle and bustling, to be honest. Lagos, I don't think they have night there. Every hours, every minute you come out from road, you will see people going to work, going to business. like when I was in Lagos, when I'm doing business, I used to wake up around 5 and bath, then go to bus stop and take bus stop and take bus. Where as in if there's no traffic, I'll get there in let me say in 10 minutes, or as in my business place in 10 minutes. But if there's traffic, do you know when I'll get there? Maybe 1 hour. That's why I wake up early, and in the night, as in the evening time, when you start today, they start to be closing or more. There's a lot of traffic in Lagos. I might close around. This one is my own experience in Lagos. Okay, there's a too much population in Lagos, so I might close around 7. Let me say 7:20, and getting home around 10 p.m. Sometimes 11 p.m. because of what? Hold up, traffic, and more Lagos.
Have created their hubs in Nigeria for various reasons, but I'm sure one of them is definitely the population of Nigeria, because they're never going to run out of demand. There is going to be somebody somewhere that would need their products. I have yet to find a proper financial service like Prosper, Cowrywise, Piggyvest here in Ghana, or even my favorite coconut oil, which I usually get when I'm in Nigeria. I am just settling for Ghanaian-made coconut oil, which I hate the smell. I'm yet to find Skippy in Ghana. Obviously, you can get the product if you search for it really well, but the point is there are just not enough options like there are in Nigeria. And shockingly, there's Burger King here, but there's no Burger King in Nigeria, so that's weird. But it's just really nice. That's one of the reasons why I really like Ghana, Burger King. I mean, this is not to brag, but Nigeria is the home for entertainment. We know what it is to entertain people. We have musicians coming out from nowhere every single day.
Yes, because of the spirit of hustling and bustling. Because if you know hustle, you not eat. Yes, if you know hustle, you not eat. And I might say this thing, but a lot of Nigeria might prove me wrong. Nigeria are doing well in the music industry today because of as in Nigerians, as in Nigerian people. Nigeria used to support their own very well, and Nigeria is versatile. Nigeria is everywhere in this world, so everywhere they are going, they are carrying their culture, as in they are carrying their culture, they are carrying their music, food, everything concerning their culture. They are taking it there, and Nigeria are not people that used to speak staying quiet. Nigeria is let me say, we like show ourselves. We like if you we like let you know that we are here, we are Nigerian. That's the spirit. Everywhere Nigeria, everywhere you see Nigeria, you know that this is Nigeria, because they cannot hide themselves. I don't know what, but they cannot hide themselves. Either they show you by their music or by the way, as in their attitude. That Nigeria high voice. What do you mean? That what do you mean? Or I don't understand. I don't understand. He's telling you is not that you don't understand. As in, what do you mean now? It's you to repeat yourself. As in, Nigeria is kind of, and then they value themselves, they value their culture. I didn't say that Ghanaian don't value their culture, but Nigeria, we have that kind of ego, as in.
It's huge. It's ridiculous. We have stars that have grown so internationally that we don't even know if they are still Nigerian anymore. Even the social media influencers and movie stars, they just have a bigger outreach, crazier group of fans that are willing to do anything. I mean, let's just take a look at Big Brother. It is just crazy. I know it's entertaining, but then again, the rate at which Africans carry this show on their head, not just Nigeria, I'm talking Tanzanians, Kenyans, Ghanaians, Nigerians. Big Brother Nigeria is getting to a point where I'm even getting sick of the fan base. It's ridiculous.
Not only sick. Look, I'm not a fan of Big Brother, to be honest. I'm just following it because of to giving you guys updates. But me, I'm not a fan of Big Brother, to be honest. Unless if I married a wife, if I have a wife, if she'll be watching it, if she like to be watching it. But for me, just sit down like that and be looking at these people at doing that thing they'll be doing there. No, I don't have that time. Unless if I'm married, if my wife like it, maybe if she be watching it in the parlor, me I'll go to bedroom and see them. Maybe I'm watching football. But that big brother, I hate that big brother. I don't know why. I don't know why. If it's only me, they will not be having view. As in, they will not be having view. To be honest, but people like it very well, especially in Nigeria, and especially outsider. I think outsider like it more than Nigeria. As the way she's explaining. To be honest.
Just like the rate at which they carry these people on their head, you would think it's not just to go and sit in that house that they went to do. You would think they went to fight mission on behalf of Nigeria, and we're just so proud. Like they just went to sit in the house and eat.
Serious. Are you serious? Correct me if I might be wrong, because I think this is not Nigeria, but I think the kind of music I'm hearing now, I think this is a Ghanaian song, right? So is he Nigeria Big Brother that Ghanaian are celebrating like this? Please tell me in comment section below. I want to understand. Said it. Look, oh, they are really serious. Oh, look at elderly women. Don't be small occasion. Oh. Hey, God. Are you serious? Housemate. No be saying real superstar, no be Whiskey or Davido or maybe big influencer. Just housemate. Just go to Big Brother, sit down there, gist, eat food, maybe have maybe they have quarrel with one another, and maybe have sexual intercourse with one another and come out. You'll be celebrating that person like this. I don't understand. Look at Ghana. Hey God, I don't know you guys can do this kind of thing. No? Is he also? Who is this?
I just think the Big Brother fan base is quite ridiculous. While in Ghana, they have, big fans and big celebrities as well, but it's just not the same with Nigeria. And I think this has something to do with the population factor. Another thing that the population has sadly caused in Nigeria is traffic. I don't know where you live, but if you've not heard...
Especially Lagos, Lagos, because I've lived in Lagos over almost 4 years. Yes, especially Lagos. Hey, well, in this east side, like Anambra, because I'm from Anambra, there's a traffic, but not like Lagos. No, there's no traffic. You can't use Anambra traffic to compare Lagos, unless if you are coming back, if you are coming from Lagos to Anambra, if you are entering Anambra, that bridge, that head bridge, that's where you will see hold up again. But now they built second Niger bridge. I don't think that that will be in a lot of traffic there again. So I hope, I hope.
Not heard of the Lagos traffic, then you gotta hear it now.
Serious.
There's traffic in Lagos, guys. I mean, the traffic in Ghana too can be relatively bad sometimes, but trust me, you know rich, where they fight, they know.
Yes, I've never been to Ghana, but due to Nigeria population and Lagos population, I can't use it to compare Ghana. I've been hearing a lot of people are saying that traffic in Accra, but no, you can't use it to compare Lagos, to be honest. And please, before I forgot, please guys, help me like and subscribe to this channel. I stand here holding this phone with hand. My hand is paining me just to give you this content. Please support your boy by help me like and subscribe and share to your loved ones and share to Facebook everywhere. Invite your friends to subscribe. And then if you have any video you want me to react in my next video, tell me in comment section below any video you want me to react on. Okay, I would really appreciate, and I would really appreciate to see your comments and likes.
They not feel win. Like, Lagos traffic wins hands down. It is trash. I mean, have you seen a human being in traffic? I'm not talking of a motorcycle. We're not talking of car. We're not talking of truck. We're talking of a human being. This man is stuck in traffic. If they call and I want to explain himself. I did traffic. You not guarantee you will talk. Number 2 is the general demeanor. If you've ever been to Ghana, then you know that Ghanaians are nice. Like, the first thing I realized when I got here was, wow, Ghanaians are really nice. Like, it's not like Nigerians are not nice, but trust me, the ratio not be here. I have walked around in Nigeria countless times. I mean, I stayed in Nigeria my entire life, and people just don't help you for no reason. Wait, why? Who are you? What if you are a spirit? What if you can fly?
Okay.
What if you can turn me to a yam? Like,
Okay.
nobody just helps anybody, but Ghanaians for some reason.
Yes, to be honest, a lot of things are happening in Nigeria. Corruption and let me say insecurity in Nigeria. So you don't know who is who. So that is the reason why Nigeria are not used to helping much like that again. So it's not that Nigeria is stingy or what. Nigeria is generous, as in generosity. Let me not bite my tongue, but Nigeria is very generous, in helping. But there's a lot of things, insecurity, and you don't know who is who. You don't know kidnapping. You don't know who you might want to help now. You kidnap you, or this she said now turn to yam. Those money ratio is real, to be honest. So everybody are very careful. They are used to kidnapping people and use them to do ritual. So everybody are very careful how they are helping somebody. That, as in, if you like me now, the way I grew up in Nigeria, and a lot of things that are happening. If I'm walking on the road now and see somebody give me like 20,000 just for nothing, I didn't do anything for you, and you are dashing me 20,000, I will just be looking at you for what? As in, I'll be thinking maybe you want to use my destiny or something like that. Not more in Nigeria if they are thinking like that, but because of the way the country is, that's why. Okay, because of what is happening.
Reason are really nice. Even though my boyfriend kept saying at that time that, oh, Ghanaians are not the nicest, some Ghanaians are bad. I'm like, see, bro, they compare. You can't compare it to the way Nigerians just get you for mind. They don't know you, but they get you for mind. Like, everywhere I've been to Kenya. One of the things I heard about Nigerians when I was in Kenya is, oh, Nigerians are so proud. Nigerians are so proud. Oh, every time a Nigerian comes here, they're always acting like they are just, very different and very special. And
This guy, you really try. You really have that Kenya accent. Like, Nigeria are very proud. Nigeria are very proud. Nigeria are very proud. I'd like to be good. Shout out to my Kenya France. I would like to visit Kenya too. Yeah, I would like to visit all the countries in Africa, but let's grow this channel and let's see what might happen. Okay.
And it's so true. We carry shoulder up, even if we did Yankee. We just feel like, no, I'm not your mates. We're really, really proud. One factor that is highly affected by the general demeanor is security and building. Ghana is safe. I mean, It's not the safest country in the world, but it is definitely safer than Nigeria.
Yes, it is safer more than Nigeria. Yes.
area. I've been here for a while, and I can tell you for a fact that I have not felt the same amount of fear I feel when I'm in Lagos traffic. Because in Lagos traffic, if you just break the window and collect your phone, if I even hit you on the head, because why not? And even in the way they build their houses in Ghana, you can tell that these people, they don't have fear, because their walls are very low, their gates are see-through, very low. So you can tell that these people don't have a history of notorious killers and kidnappers, and it's not as bad as Nigeria, because in Nigeria the walls are extremely high. You can tell that the crime rate in Nigeria is ridiculous, because people are very protective of their buildings, their cars, just whatever they can do, put broken bottles on their walls, whatever it is, just to protect themselves from their neighbors. I've personally been robbed before on the road in traffic in Lagos, and I was almost kidnapped by a cab driver. So I can tell you that anytime I get an opportunity to leave Lagos, I run. Number 3 is a center of attraction. For Ghana, I think it's definitely tourism. Ghana is just such a beautiful place, and they have monetized their tourism so well, because I know that I don't know how many years it takes, but there is this thing called the Year of Return, where African Americans or Ghanaians in diaspora come to Ghana to come and celebrate the Year of Return. And that, makes a lot of money for Ghana, because they spend a lot of money in Ghana and they spend a lot of money to come to Ghana. Ghana is just very beautiful. I can't explain it. It just feels a bit more African than Nigeria does, and it's just way safer to travel around Ghana and visit places without fearing that your head will be cut off. So yeah. And the center of attraction for Nigeria, I think it's business, the hustle and bustle, the beauty of the population. I definitely think it's the financial part of Nigeria that really, speaks for the country, because a lot of brands tend to settle in Nigeria. And for tourism, I don't know how it works, because Nigeria is not really the safest country to go to. So you might see and hear.
Yes, maybe in future, maybe Nigeria would be tourism destination, but now you give it to Ghana. Ghana is very safe. That one, every Nigerian knows that one. We are admit for that one. Ghana is very safer. And Ghana, yes, as she said, Ghana has a lot of things that when you go there, you'll be going out seeing like beautiful beach, like something art, ancient these things. And didn't say it's not in Nigeria, but it's not much like that. And our Nigeria government are not taking that tourism they are not taking tourism as a serious business. They're not putting it in the agenda. Maybe if they collect the money, they will eat it without build proper thing or repair proper thing they're supposed to repair. So, and Nigeria is not safe. So before you invite somebody, before you invite somebody to your country, you have to make sure that the country is safe. Like as she said, Nigeria is not a safe place. I must admit that. Okay, I'm in Nigeria, but you can't lie. Okay.
And hear that there are some beautiful places in Kaduna, in Jos, in this place or that place. But these are the hubs for like big terrorist groups. And so it's like, do I want to really die just for a picture? So it's beautiful in Nigeria as well. But the most popular and safest place to be is Lagos. But in Lagos, it's more of a business hub. It's more of a financial, hustle and bustle kind of place. So Number 4 difference is the language. For some reason, Ghanaians don't speak English as much. They speak a lot of Twi or Ga, just something but English. I mean, they still speak English, obviously, but it's just expected that you understand Twi. And if you're a black person, they just speak it. They don't care if you know what they're saying. I've been in countless situations with Uber drivers or something, and they just be like, yo, auntie, where are you? And then I'm like, oh, I'm here. And they're like, okay, mami pacho me. I'm like, sorry, what? But it's very different in Nigeria because of the vast majority of people in Lagos. You cannot just assume that somebody is one language speaker. They could be any, language speaker. They could be Igbo speakers, Hausa speakers, Yoruba speakers, Isoko speakers, Bini speakers. You just cannot assume. So it's better for us to speak Pidgin in Nigeria or just English. And it's just way more comfortable for a foreigner to be in Nigeria, Lagos, than to be in Accra, because Twi is more of the language that they speak here in Accra. Number 4 is a means of transaction. Nigeria is a cashless society. You don't really need cash to survive. Maybe for, Ubers, because sometimes it can be very picky, but really you need your card to survive in Nigeria. As far as you have money, you are fine. But Ghana is quite different. They usually are more conversant with mobile money or cash. Mobile money is this thing that, I don't know, it's this MTN thing where you have money on your phone or your SIM card and you're able to pay for stuff. And if you have card in Ghana, you can still survive. But it's just that when you bring out your card in your supermarket or you're trying to pay for something, it's like all of a sudden they're looking for the POS. They're just confused. It's like you've messed up their day. It's not the case for every store, obviously, but it's just not normal. Like, I've just noticed that Ghanaians usually have cash on hand. But because I'm used to not having cash on hand, I always feel like I'm off. Like, I feel like, I forgot something, cash. Because I'm used to just taking my card and I'm fine. So, yeah. Number 5 is electricity. There is light in Ghana. I know that's what...
Yes, electricity. Look at, I'm in Nigeria. Can you? I hope you're seeing my face. Look at how everywhere is dark. Since yesterday, they didn't bring light. So that one, or more. I'm in Nigeria. Look, the reason I'm not using mic, I don't know whether you are hearing me clear, is because there's no light since yesterday up till now. There's no light, and everywhere is dark. And this is even I'm shooting the video, so everywhere is getting dark. There's no light. So let's assume that I cook something now and I want to put something inside fridge. How can I put it? I cook soup, or I cook rice. I want to keep it inside fridge. That's me. Everything will spoil. That's Nigeria for you. So that's it. Ghana is better than Nigeria. I must admit that.
That's one thing that Ghanaians always like to use against Nigerians, because it's actually true. There are just a few times in Ghana where they take the lights, and when they do, it's actually not normal. Like, they expect the light should be back in 45 minutes or less. In Nigeria, Lagos precisely, there is no light pretty much most of the time. But there are some places in Lagos like Ikeja GRA, Ogudu, Magodo, where there is light
But to be honest now, I must admit that they have changed like before, because like before, well, I'm still expecting that will bring light today, and but like before, maybe they will take a week without nothing, or maybe the day they will just flash it. Maybe if the light stay 3 hours, they will take it and we'll give you next week. So but for now they are trying to be giving the light day by day. Maybe they're trying now, I must confess. Yes,
pretty much all the time. I used to stay in Ogudu GRA, and trust me, there was light all the time. It was just a bit more expensive, but there was light all the time. There are other factors that make Nigeria and Ghana very different, like food, definitely. But this was just too insignificant to me. But thank you so much for watching this.
So guys, this is where I hold it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please support your guy. Help me like and subscribe. And any video you want me to react in the next video, tell me in the comment section below. I would appreciate. Thanks so much for staying tuned. See you in my next video. Peace out.